So, hey, in this video, we'll be looking into the coercion concept as such. So, so the basic definition of the coercion is like forcing someone to like change from, change the state from one state to another by forcing it. Forcing someone. So you can see the what the definition actually says is that uh, for example, A threatens to hurt B if he doesn't give his son. So it's like an example, forcing someone so let's say, to use the force to persuade someone to do something that they are unwilling to do. Okay, so in JavaScript also there is a concept of coercion. So we will look into it with the help of a function example. Let's say there's a function, and let's say A and B will take some parameters, and let's say it will just return usual so usual return A plus B. Okay, so let's say I want to let value equal to name, and then one, and then two. So what I'm doing is basically, you can see, like I want to actually add the one and two, but what happens is actually the function actually takes it actually goes through the quotient. So what happens is this A, the one, the integer value actually goes through the quotient, and it has to change. And the JavaScript actually tells him that you just change your type and to string, so that the two can get appended to you. You can just concatenate as such. Right. So because it is just because JavaScript is dynamically typed dynamically typed language. It doesn't. We are not actually uh, we are not declaring the type of the A and B, because in TypeScript you can use this, but we are basically using JavaScript, right? But in the TypeScript, you have to define the type of the A and B, but then at that case, it will throw you error that you can't assign, you can't like add simply both of this. You have to define like A string or not, B string or not, or maybe A is number, B is number. Right, but in case of JavaScript, because it is a dynamically typed language, so it will just simply concatenate both of these values, and what you will just get in the output is you just simply get 12 as the value, right? So let's say I want to get the type of this value. Uh, let's say type of this value, then you would say it is a string, right? Because it is basically just concatenating the two with the one, and it is just finally giving you a return value of 12, which is actually a string. So yeah, this was the basic concept of function and coercion. So yeah.